Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Don't make assumptions. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 4, NASDAQ up 15, S&P's flat, gold contract up 70 cents, trading at $1,268 an ounce. Silver flat at $17.53 an ounce. Platinum down a buck at $9.32 an ounce. Copper flat at $2.09 a pound. Light sweet crude up 21 cents, trading at $50.84 a barrel. Bonds, the 10-year note up 2 ticks, 130.11. 30-year bond up 9 ticks, 164.30. King dollar up 396 ticks, trading at 98.710. King dollar's a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. Price target of 100.770. Euro, the euro's at $1.08. That's going to $1.05. You get the yen at 103.86. My phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. So we had a low out here today of 212. It rejected it. You're 214, but guess what's happening, folks? You get option expiration. This is going to be pushing into the lows, and it's going to be pushing in with more volume. So bottom line, I expect next week you're going to have a highly volatile week, number one, but I don't expect we're going to make it to the 217 area. We could make it to the 215 area. 215.74 was the downdraft from the 11th of October. That being said, what I do expect coming into the close out here is that what you're going to see is you're going to see a little selling pressure come down. And if that's what we get, then we'll start the week off next week with lower prices coming at us. So it's going to be a fun hour here. Dow Industrials, same setup in the Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials got down to a price point of 18,049. Rejected it. You're at 18,166. The Dow is going to have monster volume. We already are laying out here. So this is going to be a low with volume on it. We're already at 543 million shares. That means the Dow is going to come in about 850, 900 million. So that means that we went to the low and we had juice behind the move. NDX 100. And what do we have with the NDX 100? NDX 100 up $18.50 right now. You're trading at a price point of 48.51, and the highs are still game for the NDX. The bottom line, the NDX, we'll see whether it can make it. That's 49.04. NASDAQ Composite, same type of setup in the Composite. Composite, we're at 52.56. We'll see whether it can get up to 53.40. What's going to be intriguing out here, of course, is that next week, Tuesday, you have Apple coming out with numbers. Thursday, you have Google and Microsoft coming out with numbers. So there's big action up here next week, no doubt. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? You get a flat market in gold out here today. Gold traded down to $1,261. You're at $1,268. $1,269 is the number. Now, you can make the case. This is where it's going to get interesting. My take is gold's going to go lower, but you can absolutely make the case that gold went to a lower price today. Had lighter volume, so that's saying that, okay, it's going to make that run for $12.69 once again. And I suspect that's what we're probably going to do. We'll see where this whole thing shakes out. The reason I'm saying that, when we go over to the dollar, I'll show you why. Silver. What has silver done? Silver got to a price point today of $17.39. You're at $17.53. Silver is the first one that actually broke down. Silver rejected the $17.74 level, and that did that on Wednesday. T-bonds. T-bills, rather. So the 10-year, and what happens, folks, is that the 10 years are called bills versus bonds. That's when we talk about this. So the 10-year is at 130.11. These babies, folks, are set to go up to 131.23, which was the high that was generated out here on the 30th of September. So If bills are going to go up there, and bonds are going to go up there, what's going to force them up there? Well, my take is that what you have is that that's going to be a market that goes south, and we already know that the good old king dollar is going north, and that's putting more juice underneath it. Right now, the 30-year bond is at 164.29, and once it got back inside the 164.13, that sets up the swing point higher, which is 170.03. King dollar, what do we get with king dollar? Good old king dollar, folks. Had the wide price spread, had the accelerated volume, took out the swing, took it out with volume, and followed through, by the way. So king dollar is at 98.70, and 100.77 is the ABC structure. And it looks to me like king dollar is not going to fool around getting there. If we take this and we put this on a weekly basis, what you're going to see is that your first place that you could get some resistance was 98.595. Well, guess what? We blew right by that today. We are at 98.705. Your next step up is 99.950. So it's like, okay, man, 99.950 is game. Your step after that is 100.600, and the ABC structure is 100.77. Now, what's going to be wild is this. The continuous contract hasn't hit 170.70 going all the way back to this consolidation in 2014. So if that's what we get, okay, bottom line, we might have a whole different ball game happening, meaning a much larger ABC structure on the way up. And if we do, this volatility inside the currency market is going to throw markets for a spin everywhere, because that would mean that you have a much larger ABC up that started in May of 2014. It consolidated from March of 2015. And, hey, we'll see. If it gets over it and it has juice, get out of the way, man, because that will be that will be just so far over the top. It's amazing. Microsoft. So inside the NDX 100, what is moving the NDX 100 today? What's moving it is PayPal and Microsoft, big time too. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now are up 1. Nasdaq's up 14. S&Ps are down 1. We're going to be right back.